All right.
A lot of gentlemen. Okay, broadcast is live. Excellent. A lot of gentlemen off here are having issues with wasting time with a lot of women. So I just wanted your strong input on it. Don't sugarcoat it. I think a lot of men overanalyze a lot of it when it comes to women. So I just
Mhm.
wanted your take and theory on it.
I feel like guys waste a lot of time because they date like we get second chances. They spend a lot of time in relationships that don't feed them. I've even been victim to it myself. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, uh, people date off hope and potential, and that's a hard fine line because sometimes people are who they are, and we waste a lot of time in situations that just aren't good for us. The
Right.
the best thing people can do is break it off, learn from it, and move it on. Because they make memes about this stuff where basically it's like sometimes your bad relationships are training you for your good ones. You know?
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. And I just overall, my whole thing is, and what I tell my audience too, is just like, just get to the point.
Mhm.
I had an episode where I said, set the date. And a lot of the old school guys were giving me grief about it. Like there was like 75, 76 comments, 76 likes. There was women disagreeing with it. Then the old school guys were agreeing with it. Oh, why do you have to be so quick to get to the point? Why can't you court her? Why can't you do the 5 date minimum rule? They're not understanding that it's just a waste of time. And it's more of women attention seeking than anything.
Yeah.
She should know instantly offhand. There should be instant attraction and there should be instant gratification when she talks to you. And I just feel when I was explaining that, and it's just funny because I like to have Discord, I like to have forums with other people about talking about um, certain things. Like you guys have to understand, this life is not a movie. It's not Disney. There's no fairy tale. The weak guy doesn't get throws rocks at the window and gets the girl. This is reality, and this is the thing. Women know what they want, so they're gonna know offhand if they're gonna mess with you or if not.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is, Afi, why do we give a shit anyway to begin with? Whether she's gonna mess with us or not, that doesn't dictate who you are as an individual.
Right. People don't understand. Like there's people that are good on paper, and I think that an issue is they mix up chemistry and compatible. So when you
Right,
have chemistry for a person and you like talking to them and the vibe is good, then you're like, ooh, let's see if we can build on that. But that doesn't mean that you're incompatible with that person, though. It's two different things. And I feel like when you get to the age of like 30 and up, you really need to be dating for compatibility and just for a lifestyle. You have to date for lifestyle because like one of my gems is I want to move abroad, right? So if I meet a woman that I'm interested in and she's not down with that, then it's already a deal breaker. I don't have to
hmm
worry about investing or what type of chemistry we have because that's gonna be a roadblock down the line. I can either accept it now or my mind logically can think, well, we have chemistry, so let me see if I could change her mind, get all invested, and then it doesn't happen, and now I'm pissed off.
Right,
You
right,
know?
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. But I just love the simple fact that you just teach guys mainly because I check out as many videos as I possibly can. But you're just teaching guys also too, and I don't think they understand that. Just stop over analyzing it. And
Mhm.
I think we do that a lot, and I fell victim to it. I'm not saying I was perfect at it at a time, and I'm sure when you were starting this and doing this in the beginning, we all fail and we make mistakes, and that's okay. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you start to know yourself as an individual, and that's all I'm saying. And I think guys only focus on the main thing of getting sex, 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 sex. Well, where's the substance in the sex?
Right. Then when you get older too, sex loses its appeal. Well, I can at least say for myself, like when I was in my 20s, that mattered to me a lot more than it does now. Um, you know, what do they call it? Post nut clarity is a real
Yeah.
thing. Right? So it's a real thing. Like, so I already be knowing that, like, man, let me not do that because I'm gonna end up in a sticky situation, right? Either I
Right,
want to leave or I want her to leave, so I don't get motivated by my desires the way that I used to. And I
right.
like spending time with people who I actually like being around and talking to. You know,
Exactly. And that's the way it should be. And so that's what I'm so I mean that's the premise of what I'm pretty much talking about. So even approaching or even going online, I mean, what would you offer to guys that just don't waste time? If there's long lingering conversations, when do you just pull out and you know she's not for you?
I'll say this, if it don't, it's a regular thing people say, but it's true. You don't force it. When things work, I'm not gonna say they'll be easy, but they'll be easier. You
Right.
know, when you're dating, you're going to have conflicts throughout the duration of a relationship. But you know, I'm older. I'm 40, so I've been in good relationships and bad relationships, so I know the feel of things working. So the problem is men date off desires. They
Mm,
find what they find what they like visually, and then try to work around that. Okay, well, she's not submissive, but she looked good and she got a nice body. So maybe if I give her some game or have sex with her real good, she'll turn around. Or maybe when I give her my eggs that all the ladies like, she'll fall in love with me, and then it slaps you in the face because the signs were there.
right,
I've been in
exactly.
very bad relationships. That's one thing I can say. A lot of guys on the spear, you hear them and they say, "Oh, you shouldn't get married," or "Oh, you shouldn't commit." And I haven't been married, but I've been in relationships. I've been in
Mm,
committed ones. I've been in live-in ones. So the things that I preach that I do or don't want to do is based off my
right.
experience, not just things that people say and I want to go along.
Exactly. Hold on one second, Alfie. I'm shooting the show. I'm doing a show. I got to talk to you later. All right. Thank you. I'm sorry, Alfie.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I think a lot of people, we live in labels and we
Mhm.
live in boxes, and that's the problem. So you got people telling you, well, you shouldn't get married, you shouldn't be fully committed, you shouldn't be compatible. That's what makes a man. You do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys don't get that. So it's like, and that's the struggle issue. And let's be honest for just a second. And a lot of guys, and you also teach and practice, and you tell people about playerism and all this. But one guys are a one woman show. I mean, let's just be honest. We're one relationship at a time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's ways to get into a relationship where you're not getting screwed in the end.
Right.
You know.
Let me ask you, just what's your take on relationships? Are you into marriage? Are you married? Relationships? Like what's your vibe? What do you like?
Well, I just got out of a 4 year partnership. It was
Mhm.
an open relationship, and I designed it that way. So right now, I'm liking the casual dating. Honestly, I did the long term for quite some time, and then that's where things fell skewed for me. Just not having an understanding, more of myself, not the woman. Just having doing things because based off she wanted to do them and I didn't want to do it. So right now, and I'm only 32, so I'm still young. And so right now, so like I said, I just got out of that relationship, and it was cool. I mean, it was great. She learned so much from me. She was able to move on and do her own thing. There was two things that she wanted that I didn't want at the time, because all women want to procreate, have kids, and get married. She's at a critical age. She's pushing close to 40, and she's 3 years older than me. And I told her, like, we're not on the same level, and she understood that. So she's gonna find it with the next guy that she's with. And
Yeah.
but it's beautiful, Afi. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of guys don't appreciate this, and I appreciate it more often when I hear you speak, or Lucario, or just the whole, when you guys speak about this stuff, and then when you go in the field and actually do it's really a beautiful thing. It really is.
Yeah. Do you think that an open relationship is better nowadays than trying to have a regular relationship? What do you think? Because I like to have my relationships open too. So what's your opinion on that?
I love open relationships, but I think they get messy if you don't have the ground rules set.
Yeah.
And relation and a lot of guys are having an understanding, if they just have one relationship, a monogamous relationship, they think that they're safe, and that's not true.
No.
That's not true at all, especially if you're showing a lot of inconsistencies. If there's a lot of inconsistencies within the relationship, it won't go far.
Yeah. You know what's funny in my case? And it's funny how women have the perception of what things are. So for me, in my experience, I've ruined some really, really deep connections and close female friends that I had trying to make it something else.
Right.
The title, I mean, when you give that commitment title, it should change the dynamics, but sometimes it just ruins it, and it's like now you're strangers, man. I've
Right.
I've been friends with females for 10, 15 years. Cool. Some of them I had sex with, some of them I didn't have sex with. And then
Right.
for the most part, it'd be her, like, let's try this, or what do you think? Or I think we'll make a good team. And I'd be like, And then so she assumes like, oh, he's just trying to be a player and keep his options open. Not really.
Right.
I just know the game. So now that we are together, now it's certain things you might not want to share with me. As we were buddy and stuff, and we can cool. Before you might have talked about your ex-husband hitting you up. Now that we're a couple, you don't feel comfortable with that because you don't know how and then it's just little nuances, and it just changes things, man. So
Yeah, definitely. And that's what I explain. And that's explain even with rotations of women, I explain that offhand. And a lot of guys don't drop their balls and say it. And a lot of women respect it, Afi. Even these guys get, and this is what kind of gets me a little upset about it, a little frustrated, because they're just like, damn, they overanalyze about the numbers game. And just because one woman said no, we're affected by it. And it's like, but 99% when I talk to these women, they respect it because you stand on a moral code.
mhm.
And like I said, I learned that from you, and I learned that from the other guys. And I'm like, damn, this is really what's going on. And then you see these other guys, and they get so upset about it. Damn, Yeah, and even with my boys, they overanalyze shit. And I tell them every time we go out, and I'm like, dude, you got to stop. You're making it about them. When you're treating your life as a party, you don't worry about any of that shit.
The facts. That's true. People need to live their life and have fun and takes with it's like you cannot control what other people can do. Yeah, I know some
Right.
we want to, but if there's a woman and she's a cheater, well, just me being a good guy isn't going to change who she is. You
Right.
know, even like I've had good women before. So I'm not one of these guys who says all women ain't shit and they're no, I've had some good ones, but you know, there's different places in my life where I need a certain type of thing. So a good woman in 2017 is different than the one in 2022 because I'm
Right.
at a different place in my life and I need different things. Like now I'm older and I'm more on the I just want my peace vibe.
Right.
But I was younger. I used to like toxic. I used to like going back and forth and showing who's the boss. Like I'm just not with that no more.
Mm,
Even if
mm.
I can fix certain things, it's just like, man, because I've had peaceful situations with women, but that part may be good, but then something else is lacking. So that's
Right.
why it's hard to like sometimes find that other person, and then even when you find someone who marks up enough of the things, you go with it because it's like it's hard to find somebody that you really click with. You know what I mean? For
Right.
long periods of time, like 1, 2 dates, 3 dates, cool, but
Right.
we all want to feel like the other person's like, wow, they get me. That's what we be wanting, and
Right.
that's hard to come by.
It is. It is. And I've had great relationships, and that's the whole thing. Like I said, I just told you that's nothing to sneeze at for carrying on a 4-year open partnership. I mean, that's something, and that's what I try to tell a lot of guys. It's like, there was nothing wrong. Now, could the communication be a little bit better on her part? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. And I told her that relentlessly. I said that your communication sucks and it needs to be better. But I told her, you're going to have to be able to do you because there's no reason for me to lie to you and say I don't want to experience other women when I do. And she knew that. And the reason why she was messing with me so heavy is because I stood on principle and morals. And I just want guys to understand that more. When you guys say that, and I hear that in these videos, you're not saying that shit just to say it. It means there's conviction behind what you guys say when you say that.
Hmm. Let me ask you this: have you ever been with a woman that was a really good communicator?
Have I? No, no. Terrible, bro. Terrible.
I'm glad you
Terrible.
said that, man, because it's like you hear the complaining, but then it's like they be feeling, the women feel like we're picking at them or we're
Right.
being petty or it's not that big of a deal. No, communication is that big of a deal.
It is.
They like, oh well, yeah, but I got a good job and I cook. That cool, but that don't have nothing to do with this.
Right. Right.
They
Right.
always try to minimize it. Oh well, who be watching your dogs when you gone? Oh, yeah, I like it. Who be cooking your breakfast or washing your clothes? You, but you still not a good community. It don't make up for it. Communication is important. I need to know what you feel. You need to know what I feel. Yeah, the burgers are fire. I get it. I love this spaghetti. I love it.
Right.
But
Right. Exactly.
that ain't gonna be enough.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I've read. Oh my god, dude, it's bad. But you enjoy the experience. But it's like I tell them off it. Why don't you just say? You have to talk because it can't be me just standing on my own conviction. I appreciate that you listen, but you have to respond to what I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? So we can both get on some understanding. But this last one, bro, I mean, she's great. But I'm like, I'm telling you like 5 or 6 times. Like, I'm telling you, like, communicate. Say what you need to say. Don't catch my ass when I'm coming out of the shower and you got to let me know now you messing with old boy. We should have had that conversation a while ago. I don't care. But
Yeah,
talk. You have to talk.
I know I'm not crazy.
No, you're not. I'm with you on
They
that,
always
Hoppy.
say, "Oh, that's just the ones that you meet." All right, bro. Whatever, bro. That ain't just the ones that I meet. Now, some of them are better communicators than others.
Right.
To it, but dude, I make podcasts for a living, bro. So, not to be cocky, but it ain't my fault.
Right.
I talk to people. I don't have. How come I can talk to man and woman all day, and I don't have no problems talking to their asses?
Right.
But
Exactly.
for whatever reason, we having sex and dating. It's
It's different. It's different. And then I get because they don't ever want to leave, man. So this is some funny shit. So the 4-year relate, she still want to follow me on social media. She wants to check out all my stuff. She still wants to call me. Still give me free Netflix. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's cool. It's cool. I get it. I understand it. You learned a lot. You learned a lot from me. I get it. It's hard for you to move on, even though you're moving on with this other person. But it's just so funny, and I laugh at shit like that. And
daddy,
what happened?
with the baby daddy.
I'm big daddy to her.
No, I said was it the baby daddy that she's moving on with another guy?
Oh no, nothing like that. No, the thing was the two things that she wanted was the marriage because she has no kids.
Mm-hmm.
She has no kids, so that was the thing that she wanted. I told her flat out, I don't want that right now. So I didn't lie to her. But it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's just so funny how shit plays out, and I was just laughing. But yeah, man, I enjoy my peace, man. I fought for so long, and I enjoy, and I'm happier, Afi. I'm a very happy guy. So it's like I have no complaints with my life. I really don't, and it gets better and better and better each day. So
What would be the main 3 things you would need from a new woman that you meet to make you like take her serious? Like, what would be the 3 things?
I like that question. Substance. I would like a little bit more substance. I'm going to exclude sex because you can get that anywhere. I need a little bit more. See, I felt with this past partnership a little bit more understanding of where I'm coming from. If I say something, let it hit hard with you and resonate, but you learn something from it. So I like that. I like that. A little bit more mental stability because I think with this one, when I got out of this one, a little bit more, her mental capacity was just, could have been better. But
I'd be shocked sometimes. Like, how did you get this far in life? How like certain behavior? I'd be like, how come this is only annoying to me? I know I'm not the only one who's told you that you do this with whatever little thing. There's this little thing that you do. You've never heard this before.
Right. Exactly.
It doesn't like it only annoys me. Like, yeah, you the one got the problem. I don't know about that.
Right. Well, as you can see on my Instagram, my Facebook and stuff, I like the freaking dress. So
Yeah.
she had an issue with that. Not with me dressing, but putting her in something with dress. If we're going to go out, I want to look good.
Mhm.
So that's just me. I like to look good. I wore a tuxedo last Friday in the middle of a bar. Everybody was laughing. Everybody was having a good time. But that's me. I'm only one of my species that can do this. That's a turn on. And then getting her on that, then she's like, oh, babe, I love this. Of course you do, because it's something that you've never done before. So open your mind to the shit, because I'm not trying to do anything that'll hurt you or hinder you.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. But I digress.
Yeah, I think for me, first one, not to be like that. No kids, man.
Yeah.
No kids, bro. And I don't have no kids. And it's not. I joke about the baby daddy thing, but it's two different lifestyles, bro.
Yeah.
And I can be inconsiderate. Like I don't. Sometimes you got to get a baby sound or something like that's all like an excuse to me. Even if like I don't.
Right. That's I didn't even think. I didn't put shit. Yeah, I didn't put two and two together like that. Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
And then the way you spend your money is different than mine. The way that we can go out and do stuff is different than mine. You know, the only pass on that is women that have older kids, because these older teenagers, they don't really. It's different. When I was a teenager, I was super interested to see what my mama was doing.
Right.
Kids now, they just be on their phone. They don't. What's up? They don't care who the dude is, or like, come help me with my homework. They out of here.
Right. Well, the couple chicks. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get you.
But I've done it. It's not the.
I did it a couple times too, but I never saw the kids, bro. I never saw the when I was messing with the 37 to 40. They never brought the kids around. I think the women knew what was going on, the interaction that they were getting ready to have with me. So I never saw the kids.
Yeah.
They never brought kids around me, because women are not going to waste time on guys that are not going to be serious with them to bring their kids around. I mean, that's just rule number one.
I've had them pushed on me pretty early, bro. Yeah, man.
Because they be loving your ass.
Man, like, I don't know, bro. I don't be liking that either. But I would say no kids, accountability. And there's a scale on it, because women are a certain way with their accountability, but there are some that will acknowledge that they're wrong and make it up.
Right.
You hear men say that women there's zero accountability. No, there's some women that are accountable, not to really my liking, because I wanted 100, and I'm being realistic, but there are someone that are decent and be like, you know what, I shouldn't have said that, baby. But I be wanting it without the conflict. Like, why does the conflict have to bring out the accountability? You did something wrong. Now we say we live together and we ain't talking for a week. So you're accountable now because you ain't talking. But why? How come you just can't be accountable when something happens?
Right.
Because women don't understand, and I know you know it. Is sometimes, baby, I was out of pocket is the best answer. They think it's like they try to avoid it, like we want our asses kissed. No, we just want you to acknowledge.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
So I would say
just have a little bit of understanding.
Yeah. So I would say those two, and then a woman that's very outgoing. You know what I mean? And even a homebody chill, because I'm like a homebody. I like to chill, like and then so. Like I've dated women that are like, "Ooh, it's Friday. Let me get into something," and I'd be like, "Shit, I'm about to do me a sculpture and watch me a documentary." You know what I mean? So I want a woman that's kind of already on some chill thing, because we're gonna make compromises, but I want that to be kind of her vibe too. Can't be outgoing, but likes to be by her, because I like to be by myself. When I was young, it's Friday. I want to go to the club. Let's go have a drink. I used to be like that, but now. I just feeling, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't want you just want to watch TV. I'd rather the woman be like, come watch TV.
Right. Exactly. But you be having fun, bro. I've been seeing your Instagram. You just got back from Africa not too long ago, right? So you do the trips.
Yeah.
I mean, you seem, but it's not just like Cancun and some shit. You want to learn. Like you're going out there to learn some shit. Like, and I appreciate that. I
I'm an energy
appreciate that.
person. I like feeling different energies from different places. And when you're in these places and they have a whole different way of life, then you get a whole different energy from the people. And then you come back home inspired, and then it just makes you appreciate what you have at home and stuff like that. Like my dogs are fighting right now, and they're getting on my nerves. But when I travel, I miss them.
Right.
So
Exactly.
it's like
I
that.
hear. What's your next destination?
I'm I'm gonna go to Germany. Yeah, and then I'm looking in the valley. I seen that they opened up, but I don't know what the restrictions are because they had been closed for like the whole time of quarantine. Because I was supposed to go there and they closed that down. And I seen on YouTube that it opened back up, but places are kind of new. They have a lot of restrictions, so I'll probably by the summer they'll probably like take some things off, and then it'll be better. So in the summer because that was my number one place I wanted to go. I was just mad a coincidence that they shut that down for so long because there's places that were shut down and they've been back open, but they just opened up just March.
Right.
The whole time, yeah. I had stopped looking, and then I was just on YouTube, and then I just happened to see a video, and I'm like, oh, okay. Then I start getting into it, but yeah, I'm gonna wait until the summer. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Africa again. I want to go to Ghana, and Egypt. Me and the boys supposed to go to Dominican Republic or Colombia, maybe in the summertime. On a dude trip or whatever you want to call it. That's one thing I like about making content is when you travel and you make videos, it becomes a vlog.
Right.
It's not a video; it's a vlog now.
It's a blog, right? Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. So we go plan that, and a couple of my friends live in Colombia too, so which is kind of cool because two of my friends moved to Colombia. One of them a few months ago, and one of them's moving in April. Shout out to International Chris. He opened up a ATV business out there.
God damn, I hear that.
Yep. So
I hear that.
He gonna make that money back because all people will do is excursions.
Right. Exactly. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's definitely smart. Flipping. Oh, man, that's definitely smart. Definitely. Yeah, man. You got a lot of plans, man. I love it.
Yeah, man. I'm always trying to grow, man, and it's like as far as the dating. And shout out to AV. I forgot that how he worded that, but he said my purpose and my he says me and my purpose are a package deal. So I gotta definitely bring that into my new dating thing because before the last serious relationships and stuff that I had was prior to YouTube. So now I have a different lifestyle. Before I would just, get up, go to work, do little things, and then that would be the rest of my day. Like now that my days get planned throughout the day. Like sometimes people are like, what are you doing today? I don't know. Because I could be chilling and then, at noon, I gotta do a show at 8. Boom. Okay, that's a show at 8. And then at 1 o'clock, somebody hit me, consultation. Okay, consultation from 4 to 5. Then somebody else, hop on my panel. What's that? And see, so I don't. So sometimes my days get planned as they're going. So it's hard. It's hard to plan stuff sometimes because just things be happening. And then like somebody that I talked to 2 months ago, like, oh, you ready tomorrow? Yeah, but you talk to so many people. Like people don't understand. Like I'm on calls, networking calls, webinars, just mastermind calls. Just building rapport. So sometimes like I could come home from work 5 o'clock usually, come home from work, talk to one person about a collaboration. This is the idea. Let's do it like this and this. That's an hour. Now we at 6 o'clock. Then actually do a show. That's another hour. Now we at 8 o'clock. Then edit a video from something else. That's going to take however long. Now we at 9 o'clock. Take my dogs. It's 10. So it's like, the purpose in me is a package deal. It's okay. It's like being in college. So when you're in college and you have friends that aren't in college, they try to count your time by your schedule. So,
Right, right, right.
Russell, hey, what you doing? You don't have class on Friday. Let's hang out. Yeah, but I still got school shit though.
Right, 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 right,
People
right, right,
don't
right,
gotta
right.
go there. I
Exactly.
still got stuff I gotta do. Like, you know what I mean? So people don't be getting that. So it's always like I even said I probably end up being what an entrepreneur because a 9 to 5 woman don't understand how this game works. They
No,
think
they don't.
they watch it. Oh yeah, you just chopping it up with your. They don't see the vision behind stuff and everything. You know what I mean? Like when I do panels, sometimes the next time I do a panel, I'm gonna invite you on too. You got the StreamYard now.
Okay, appreciate it, man. I really do.
Next weekend, and it be 10 guys on there. I gotta navigate that. They don't create themselves. I gotta call all different time zones.
Right, 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 right.
And egos because they all got their own following. So
Right.
I'd be tired after them things, bro.
Right.
Right.
I appreciate you getting back to me at 10 a.m., man, because I hit you at 10 and instantly, man, you got back to me. So I just appreciate it. I was actually at work and I was like, let me just reach out to because you gave me free courses and let me shoot because I know you're a busy guy, but you instantly got back to me and I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
so
this is my passion. My passion is podcasting and writing. I love it. Like people ask me, like, man, how did you write so many books so fast? The same way you play Madden all day. I'm just writing books.
Right. Exactly.
I like to do it. It's not even for money anymore. So I could come home and I can say if a book is 12 chapters, I could come home and just write a chapter for a day for 2 weeks. Now you're playing Madden for 4 or 5 hours at a time. It don't take me 4 or 5 hours to write a chapter, especially now because I know what I'm doing. At first, I didn't know what I was doing, but
right.
So people would be like, "How?" Like easy because I like it. I like to write. Sorry, I'm sorry that ain't the like. I literally love to sit down and create stuff. Like I know that don't sound cool, but I know that sounds like cap. Oh no, that's what I like. The same way you'll watch a Netflix show all day and let all 10 episodes go. I'd rather smoke some tree and write some shit.
Exactly.
And listen to music. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I script write. I script write, Oppie. I write scripts. I write a series and all that stuff. So I agree with you. That's boring. I like being creative. I love writing. I love script writing. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
I actually did a show back in 2015. I did it because I'm fixated on mob, like Sopranos and all that. Found the cast and everything. So I know what you're talking about, man. If people think that's weird, whatever,
People used to think podcasting was weird 10 years ago because I was always listening to podcasts and it wasn't the popular thing before.
Right.
We like, why are you listening to people talk? Turn the TV on. I'm cool. I'm chilling. I just like to listen to lingo, and this is before I even made content or even thought about it.
Right.
That's just how it is. So,
and look, now you're getting pulled in every direction.
Yeah, man.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
It's good when you find something that you're passionate about. Like, writing was always a thing that I liked, but it's just cooler to write when people going to mess with your stuff. I don't have to worry about, is anybody going to check this out? I know people are going to check it out because they keep asking me about it, and then getting feedback from all over, it just inspires you. You know what I mean? It ain't just my home from down in the block and stuff. It's cats from Nevada to Nicaragua and stuff telling me about my shit. So it's inspiring. You know what I mean? Because these people live way different lifestyles than you. So it's kind of cool when you're relating to people that you wouldn't probably even normally talk to.
Right, exactly. I get what you mean. That's what I said. Yeah, it's a cool thing. Even doing my show, it's like it's whatever, man. I wasn't planning on having 1,000 likes. And see, people get into wrong shit for the wrong reasons, and you got to let it grow legs. And I said, you know what? A lot of people don't talk about it in my area. They don't talk about these certain conversations. And I said, you know what? Let me just let me throw shit up against the wall and let me see if it sticks. And obviously guys like it, even talking to people out in the street. Oh my God, man, why do you dress like that? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? It's dope to have those conversations because it's sad that a lot of guys don't self-identify, Afi. And I think you're doing a tremendous job of just reaching out to the community and just telling guys you're not alone. You're not alone, and people need platforms to go to feel good.
Yeah.
Have a little bit more of an instinct.
YouTube is worth it for the networking alone.
Right.
Just the networking, because I meet, like I said, I just meet people from everywhere, and then we all have similar mindsets.
Right.
It really works out, and like I said, I wouldn't be knowing some of these people because I wouldn't run into them. Where I'm gonna run into them? At the airport. I mean, that other than that, like where would I meet a pilot from Antarctica? The internet. I ain't gonna run into that person, and then that person think I'm the shit because they like what I say. Like it's just cool, man.
It is cool. It is cool.
Even with the women, you meet a lot of different types of women from different places, and it's cool, man. Like if I wasn't so invested in my purpose and I didn't have financial goals and just goals as far as all of this stuff, I could be making a killing because you already know social status is key. Social status is better than money. So just having a little bit of that, I could be having the most I ever had, but it's a gift and a curse because I'll be like, damn, man, like, but you can't help how life is because now I'm just at a different page. I even just say with my dogs, like, man, these dogs make it so easy for me to meet women, but I'm just at a different place. I don't even take advantage of it. Like, I wish I had these two little magnets when I was 25. I would just walk around with them and collect. But now it's like, even if I do meet a woman I'm interested in, she usually don't fit into the schedule. You know what I mean? I can't be like, oh, hey, yeah, hey, well, how's everything going? Yeah, let's hook up on Saturday. That may change.
Okay, right. Okay.
That may change. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
I got that freedom now. I got that freedom now. So, but I get what you're saying. But yeah, man, they don't. It's funny, man. Now that I'm sticking to my own script, that they be flaking like a muck. Yeah. Flaking hard, bro. Flaking hard. Yeah. I can be setting up 2-3 Sundays, man, and they just be flaking hard. I mean, it's all good. It's part of the game. I get it, and I understand it. But they just...
What's your go-to? Dating app, cold approaching, what do you like the most?
So I try to mix it up. So that's so cool I got you on. So I was going to ask you certain sites and stuff like that. What would be like an actual go-to for like dating? I'm on Facebook dating right now. It's like, it's a little wonky.
I heard Hinge is popping. You do Hinge?
No, I'm not on that. So that's what I was going to ask you. Okay.
I heard Hinge is popping. Instagram, the #1 dating site, bro.
It's the #1?
Yeah, man. Dude, because you have a podcast, so it's easy to meet chicks because you got a reason to talk to them.
Right.
You don't have to cold approach anymore. You're anytime any woman you're talking to, like, I don't put it like this. If I talk to women on Instagram, it's podcast first.
Right.
I don't never just be like, hey, what's up? I'm checking you out. Like that's gone for me now. Hey,
okay.
I see you got some followers. You do some creative stuff you want to talk about on my pod. That's the approach every time.
Right.
And then sometimes you meet somebody and then y'all got some chemistry. Then maybe y'all carry it over offline or do something else with it. But I never attracted to a woman and just be like, hey, what's your business first? I want to make the money.
Right.
We can meet you. We can have chemistry. I can get some views and get some super chats. That's what I'm thinking. Right, exactly. If we got chemistry, we can do something else on the back end later, but we're going to talk business first.
Right. Should we mix business though? Because like if I'm interviewing her or like we're getting together doing a collaboration, should I? Because I'm like you. I'm focused on the business. I'm not really focused on hollering at her. I don't know. That seems to be treading on dangerous waters. I don't know. I kind of.
Well, no. It depends. I'm not saying that. That you just you have a podcast and you use it to holler at chicks. I'm saying that Instagram is the #1 dating site, and if I talk to a woman on there, it's gonna be about content first. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I should say Afi Kingdom podcast on YouTube. I'm not just going on there as a regular dude. Oh yeah, forget what that should say. Let's just talk. No.
Right.
To make some content, even if it's just audio. Oh, you embarrassed? Or you don't want your baby daddy this? Okay, cool. We can do it like this. So that's what it is. Like, I don't even know it no other way because it's like shit. I've had a podcast come out of paid consultation. I've had consultations and made them into podcasts.
Damn. All right, excuse me. God damn. That was crazy. All right, Instagram is popping. Hinge. What about BLK?
Never tried BLK. I heard it was whack though. I heard BLK was whack, and there was another one. I heard Black People Meet is whack too because they don't give you the freedom. Match.com used to be my go-to. I used to go to Match.com because women on there are looking for a serious relationship. So women ain't gonna do all the faking. If they paying for it, they're gonna want to date at least. You see, Tinder is like Instagram. They just want the likes and the swipes give them the swipes is the match is the same thing as like a like. Like, cool, they're getting their validation and all that. But match,
right.
I dropped that $29.99 come in 2 days. So I got 5 dates. I'm getting 5 dinners.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like POF, that free stuff. When the stuff that's free, they don't be taken serious. They just like the validation, and dudes will be like, ooh, ah. And they just like, they'll look and be like, 73 messages. You just don't even look at it. They just feel good off that. Them dudes could be in there talking about all kind of crazy stuff, but that's so I was looking into doing some abroad dating profiles, and that's just because I've never done it. I know people that do it, but I've never done it. So I just want to just it's like an experiment. Just want to check it out. Like I've been abroad and then did Tinder from abroad, but I want to do it from here and see what the kind of interaction that I get.
Right. I'm gonna check out that Hinge, bro.
I don't know, baby. I don't know if I'm gonna give you that green card. Maybe if you just think of something. If you send me this and this, call me at this time, this and that, and do this and that, then we can think about the green card.
Hey, Beyonce, what was my man's name? That had the Ukraine girl. Remember that he got famous? What's my man's name? Spending all that money, he went to Mexico. She didn't show up. I watched that shit all the time.
Was it from one of those dating 90s?
Yeah, that 90 Day Fiance shit.
One of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that they be gullible. Like some women, I always tell guys, like sometimes you meet women and they're super cooperative and stuff. It's not your game, bro. Either they're needy or it's a rebound relationship. Yeah, because she's used to that high level frequency of interaction, so she just want to swap out the characters.
Right.
Women don't like going on hell. Even though you hear they're for the streets, all this. All women don't like going on 5, 6. They don't like it. They all don't like it. People assume that women are for the streets. They do. No, when women find somebody they like, they rather spend time with that person.
Exactly.
5 or 6 dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They rather
exactly. Yeah, guys got to twist it, man. They really do when it comes to these females. It's like it's crazy to me. Oh, she's a whore. She's a slut. They want to end with that one guy. That's what they want. Mm-hmm. And by all means, I like a slut. So that's just me.
Relationships are hard though. People, guys think that being a player is easy, and being a player is hard, and being in a relationship is easy.
Nope.
They think they got the final boss, so they could deal with one woman easy. Like, no, this one woman is gonna be harder than dealing with 5 because you see her every single day. And I remember my first committed relationship. I was like, man, I ain't cut out for this. Because I was used to having rotations. So when you in rotation, one act up, you just go to another one until she act right. And
right, exactly.
Like apologizing, like I'm not even sorry, but I'm just tired of this.
Right,
we're just walking by each other and excuse me and all of that. He's just like, all right, yeah, I'm sorry, baby, give me a hug. I don't even mean it. It's just like this shit is getting too awkward and stupid.
Right.
So, I was like, man. This is cool, but this ain't for me. Because I'm finding myself being sorry for no reason, and then it's just like I either I gotta fix it or it's just gonna be like this.
Right. That's it. I hate staying stagnant, Afi. I really do. I hate staying stuck. Even with the open part, I was like, it was cool. Every other weekend, come up, chill, hang out, or cook, a little intimacy, hang out and stuff like that. But I'm like you. I'm like, I like my freedom.
Yeah.
I do. I like my freedom. It was cool. I'm not sitting up here telling guys that there's something. Oh, well, what's wrong with having a what? There's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful thing. But I like my.
My biggest fault, my biggest downfall in relationships is women don't understand me, bro. And
They don't.
And it's like they project what they think. No, this is what you really mean. No, I'm telling you, literally telling you now. What you really mean is this. No.
I meant what I said. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you twisting my words? I meant what I said. I said it. It's out there. It is what it is. And I'm unapologetic about it. Maybe I'm a big douche about it. I don't know. I'm like,
why you dressing up? Why you dressing up? Because I like to look nice. You must got a date.
Right.
No, I just like looking good for myself.
Right.
Yeah, right. I just know how you is. No, you know how your ex was. We not all the same person. I'm sorry, we both have beards and like to wear the color gray. But my name is Afi, and his name is Tony. I got 0 kids. He got 7 kids. We ain't the same person. Okay, yeah, we both got a dog. We got that in common too. We both like to wear a hat. Different game, bro.
Yeah. Right. Now, why are you waiting so long? Why are you waiting? What do you think? You special because you ain't got no kids? It's my life, motherfucker. I'm gonna live it the way.
I hate that. People be saying you lucky. No, I ain't lucky. I set it up. You ain't got no kids. How? Because I use condoms and you don't? Not lucky. I'm strapping up.
Exactly.
You're not unlucky. You just like going raw.
Exactly. Go to Walmart. The 735. Go grab one. The 10-pack right there.
Yeah, my God just chose me. Lucky.
Right. Lucky.
No kidding.
Lucky.
No drama. No, I don't have drama in my life because when people start bringing drama, I go another way.
Right.
You think in there. You think, yeah, this girl is super toxic and stuff, but when she had my baby, then she's gonna be a mother. No, it's not gonna happen like that.
No, in fact, it's gonna get freaking worse.
So it's not gonna happen like that.
No, it's not. They don't get it, man. They don't get it.
When she see my seed, and it's a combination between me and her combined, and when she feel that spirit, then she's gonna tap into her mother. Yeah, right, bro. It's your fault then. You thought all of that is your fault. Now she
right.
Up your clothes and do all that. It's your fault, bro. You
that shit too.
Yeah, I've been through that too, man. I didn't had all. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like my peace. Like I be disappointed in chicks, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because I tell them the ones that I meet, I'll be like, man, you met me on easy mode.
Right.
Easy mode. I don't go to the club no more. I don't get into trouble no more. I ain't drinking. I ain't doing all kind of. I get off of work, do errands, and I be home, and I be in bed by 10 o'clock sometimes.
Damn.
Like, this is the easy version. This is the easiest version. Man, these women I was dating in my 20s and 30s, they love to get me like this. This is what they pray for. And now you got them, and it's too much. You don't know.
I'll be domesticated. You domesticated.
Yeah, I'm domesticated. I got 2 dogs. You think I'm out here cupcaking with chicks? I'm sweeping up dog shit for 30 minutes. That's what I'm really doing.
But you get these guys excited, man, when you in the car and you're like, come on, let's talk about it. Let's go ahead. Let's talk. Oh, Hoppy's got some. But you up here doing your thing, man. You get these guys excited. Like, oh, if Hoppy's doing it. No, Hoppy's living his. Hoppy's sweeping up dog shit, bro.
Yeah. I be telling guys, they're like, hey, I wouldn't lie the other day. Somebody was like, yeah, you need to do some cold approaches. Like, bro, I got all that on my page, man. I'm trying to do something else. You can go to my videos and you can go and just go through the old videos and watch all of them joints. I'm not about to recreate it for your new ass. You just subscribed for me yesterday and you want me to perform for you now. No.
Right.
Go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. It is there.
Right.
You know, if it don't seem like I lived a life and I ain't making no sense, then I ain't the one for you. Because what I'm not about to do is that.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So they be asking for some in the field shit from you, like they request that.
Yeah,
Like, can
and
you
it's
go in the
like
field? Yeah.
it don't matter because it's like you can see me in the field. That ain't gonna help your life. Like I've had dudes want to meet. I did it a few times before a long time ago. Like they text for him, and I'd be like, bro, this ain't really working because when she come to the house, that's when it matters. I can text her the right stuff, but then she gonna come over, and then you ain't gonna have the same energy, and it ain't gonna work. And then you're gonna say it's my fault. It ain't my fault, bro.
Right. Exactly. Yep. They ask me on my show too to show receipts, and I'm like, well, for what? That ain't none of your damn business. Show receipts. Well,
when I used to do it though, I just be liking to troll people, so I would do it in a troll way just to fuck with people. Like
right.
Just funny stuff. Just what I mean? Like, yeah, I remember I was on a date a long time ago on Instagram, and I was with the girl, and then the car next to us, her baby daddy caught her. Her baby daddy, she was in the car with a dude, and her baby daddy, I guess, found her. So he came and kidnapped the girl from the car. And me and my girl sitting in the car looking at it like, oh shit. So I take that, you know what I mean? Like, look at that.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You know,
that is hilarious.
But then again, it's like even still, like just doing content. I understand the power of influence and social status. So knowing that, I want to date from a different standpoint anyway. You know, I want to make myself an opportunity to where when I meet a chick, and I don't have to necessarily have $1 million, but an opportunity. If I meet a chick, it's like she got limited time to interact with me, because what's not about to happen is I meet a chick and I'm like, coffee, me, you, Friday. It's never going to happen.
Right. I hear you. No, it's not right. It's not. That's just not the way it goes down. It's crazy, man. This is crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, you just gotta. I mean, you do it for entertainment value. I do it on my show too. But I'm like, you guys have to. It's like, relax. Oh, well, they're doing it. Doing it. No, they're showing you that you can do it yourself and be your own individual. Like you're missing the whole premise of what they're talking about. And if Buffy's doing it, if Mario's doing it, and King Dre's doing it, then I can be just like them. No, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're always going to miss the point.
Yeah, I swear, certain videos, the responses I get be so off than what I'm actually trying to show people, and I'd be like,
right,
did you just not watch this shit or no?
Right.
Like, what did you just look at? Because I'm talking about something else, and then you talking about this. Like, I can make a video about a side piece, and then the guy come on there. All right, I got a 4 rotation. Like, okay, that's different than what I just did. What are you talking about? Get the information out. You wanna make it something else. Like,
right.
Why do dudes can't handle rotations anyway though? Like,
you say that a lot.
They can't. It's easy for me now. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but it's easier. But then I know what I want now out of life. And before I didn't know that. Like I was open to starting a family. Never really wanted to get married, but I was open to start a family, and I was open to being in a committed relationship too. Now I don't want either of those. So it's just, things change, man. Like, no, I want to live out my suitcase. I want a personal speak, and I want to go around from continent to continent and talk my shit.
Right. And you're entitled to it. You worked hard for it, so go ahead and do it. But you know what you want, and guys struggle in that same position. You didn't know at 25, but you know at 40 years old, that's what you want to do. You want to live out of your goddamn suitcase, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't want marriage either, and I don't want kids right now. So I'm good on that.
And the thing is, people assume it's because I don't want a woman to take my hat. No, it's just that's to me, that's giving a woman too much power.
Right.
Because I don't matter how nice or how submissive she is. If I am her husband and we're legally documented together, she can do things to me that I could normally do. that she could normally do. It's not just take my money, just being disrespectful because she know I ain't gonna. Marriage is a process, so I ain't gonna be like, man, that's 2 days. That's 2 days in a row. I ain't had my chitlins. I came home yesterday. You done had the chitlins. I come home today. But either way, am I gonna go to the court to divorce her? Probably
Right.
not.
Right.
But if that's my girl, hey, bro, I'm out of here if you don't get with these chitlins. I told you I love chitlins. You want my time? I want these chitlins every day. But but you can't make the negotiations when y'all legally binded. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, oh, okay, but what you gonna do about it? So you're gonna get whole different energies. Like, damn, why we gotta go there? Like, why I gotta do something about it? How come you just can't do what I asked you?
Right. Just keep
make
it simple.
Chitlins or just make the boycott. Like, why does it gotta be an obstacle and shit?
Like, why do we gotta do it? Why do we gotta go through that? But remember, Offie, keep my wife out your fucking mouth.
Right. Hell, man. Just like her. Toxic as hell, bro.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. Why you gotta do something about it? Why does it? There's always gonna be conflicts, but I hate unnecessary conflict.
Yes.
Bro. Like some of it just be so unnecessary. It just be like, why, bro?
The best piece I've had though, even and guys don't even like understand it, Offie. I don't even care about the flakes. I don't give. Thank you for not wasting my fucking time. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. We don't even have to go through it. Good. If you didn't want to follow through with it, fine. And guys can't stand that. And that's what they say. They look up to you and stuff like that. So when you say rotations and, well, Offie, she didn't come out with me on this specific, dude, it happens. There's ripples in the game. You just got to go with it. You just got to go with it. And that's what I'm saying. Women flake, and it's high right now. I mean, like you said, with the social media, it's just everything. They don't have to respond when they have 7-3 different direct messages coming at them. Yeah. They don't have to respond. They're just attention whores, and they love that shit. And guys just don't get that. Well, maybe if I separate myself from the group. No, motherfucker, you're not.
Women will flake on you because they don't feel like doing their hair.
Right.
They may have took a bath and fell asleep smoking a joint, listening to Erykah Badu. Now I saw sweat it out. And they like, damn, this dude finna take me out in 2 hours. Let me flake. It's not always another man. Like it's not always that. They just be sleepy. It's just it's just different stuff. It's not always just they go, it's because they from the streets. Like, no, bro, just women be lazy sometimes with this shit.
Right, exactly. Oh, well, she ended up with somebody else, and that's not right. And that's not what I learned. And I thought it's supposed to go this way. And if I learned that you could take all the teachings in the world from all you guys, but at the end of the day, the women are going to do what the hell they're going to do. I mean, that's just the way it is. You can't get upset about shit. Like, I laugh. I find it so funny, and I go about my day. You got to live your life like it's so true, man. You got to live your life like it's a party. And just because she didn't come out, the party does not stop. It doesn't stop. I was up here before getting online with you. I'm up here listening to some old jams and shit, dancing. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting ready to like, just chilling, having my own fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? And getting ready to get my ass up for this meeting tomorrow. I mean, that's what it is. So when you have set goals and you have set boundaries, you have codes, you have ethics that you live by, you're going to be all right. And I think guys overanalyze that. So it goes back to what I said, Offie, about just don't waste time. Don't waste time on unnecessary shit because we overanalyze it. Like I said last week, it was so funny. I'm driving with my cousin. He's just like, they didn't want to talk to me. They talked to you and da. Why's it got to be like this? I'm like, bro, you're not understanding. You're not getting it. And I've been telling you relentlessly, it doesn't matter. When we go out to these spots, women want attention. Okay, you're not going to get it the way that you think you're going to get it. And you did what you needed to do. You stepped up to the plate. You talked to a couple of them. They said one was married. The other one had a boyfriend. Chill the fuck out. Like, relax. It's okay. It's when you do that shit, they don't want to get themselves involved with you. And you're right. And I told you about that drinking. Slow down. Do the 2-drink minimum. Slow down. It's going to be all right. But you can't teach nobody nothing, man.
A lot of women are batshit crazy too anyways. You know?
Right.
I done had some crazy ones, bro. I don't know. So it's like sometimes the woman flaking, you didn't get introduced to something that was going to drag you down anyway.
Exactly.
It's fantasy mode. It's not like you're always missing out on something that you needed. She wasn't going to do nothing but fucking pull your strings and play games and ghost you anyway after after she see that you wasn't ready to spend money on her or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right. Whatever the case may be. Right. But that's what I'm saying. But why get so upset about it? Oh, well, she didn't want to come out. She didn't want to do it. Dude, she saved you. You have no idea. She saved you a headache. Like, just take it for what it is and you roll with it. I don't give a you get to the point where you just don't care. You get to the point, like, you live your life. You're cool with sweeping up dog shit. I'm cool with getting up, putting fly shit on, putting it away, getting ready to go back to work. That's the life that we should be able to obtain, live, go by it. And then when you meet a chick that you want to go do your thing with, then go ahead. But bro, it's like, it's too much. It's too much. And I get in trouble on my show a lot because I run my mouth, but it is what it is. You know, because I say the shit that guys don't want to talk about. You know, I lay it all out on the line, and I say, you know what, you're right. You're right. Yeah, dude, I'm right. I don't work out for a chick. I don't go to the gym 4 days a week for a chick. I do it because I was a fat ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was over 400 pounds. I go to do it for myself. I love that shit.
That's what's up. I was 285, so that's a lot of integrity right there. That with them weight journeys, man.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely, man. I love it. I jog around my block. It's all good. It's definitely all good. Man, I just appreciate you giving me time, Afi. I really do, man. I appreciate it. I know you're a busy guy.
It's all love, man. I appreciate you reaching out to me. And, you know, now we have a better rapport. So the next time we do something, it'll be even easier.
Definitely. Definitely. I appreciate it.
Cameo.
I sent you my cell too, brother. You got my direct line.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lock it in.
You got my direct line now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much it. All right, man. That's it, man. I don't want to take much of your time. I know it's getting around that hour, so
it's all good. Well, appreciate you having me.
Yeah, definitely. Now, how are we gonna set this up, Afi? You're gonna send it through my social media, and I'm able to repost it, or
yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you, and hold on.
Okay.
Like the video, subscribe, share it, follow, everything.